Good evening, everybody, and welcome to opening day here on LETV for football. And it opens up big with a doubleheader. St. Mary's playing the first one against league counterpart Cardinal Spellman. Spellman actually won the toss. They deferred. Kick is away. Picked up at the 25-yard line. Coming to the near side, looking to turn the corner. Nice return. Derek Kalanzis gets it out to the 43-yard line. Actually, it's the 48-yard line. So that's a a 28-yard return by Kalanzis, and looks like we got a timeout right off the bat. Cardinal Spellman, the Cardinals. Can you believe that? St. Mary's the Spartans. Sean Driscoll back as the head coach. Con Chase is the head man for Spellman. And it's nice to have everybody back. It's been a big week here at Manning Field. We had opening rounds of the City Series, boys and girls. We had supposed to have 3 soccer games. Malden canceled out on Lynn English last night, but the other 2 games were played, Lynn Classical and Lynn Tech girls. Now we got 2 football games. So Manning Field is right back in the thick of things, and St. Mary's is doing the same. Kalanzis gets the handoff, turns the corner, loose down the sideline. They finally bump him out of bounds, but he's got a first down. Down to the Spellman 34. 28 yards on the pickup. Not bad for the first play of the year. One wide out to the far side, everybody else in tight. Off the right side, inside the 30-yard line for about 5. They gave him just about the 28. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. David Brown is flanked out to the near side. Faking the run. They're going to throw it. They go deep. David Brown wide open in the end zone. Allie Barry to David Brown. 28 yards. They run, and then they faked, rolled to the left. David Brown went down straight to the goalpost and was wide open. So they go 52 yards in 3 plays.
Extra point is good. Score St. Mary's 7, Cardinal Spellman nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, possession stand out of the home side of the field is open. Hot dogs, pizza, cold drinks.
Michael Anderson booted the extra point. And I wish I could tell you how quick that was, but with the bright sunshine, you can't even read the scoreboard. So very quickly, 7-0. And very quickly, Anderson will use that right foot again. He's going to kick off. Spellman's probably saying now maybe we should have opted to take the kick instead of deferring. So we'll see if the defense can do as much as the offense just did. They line drive it. It's caught. Their knee was down. It got caught by Kenton Porte, but he was down with the knee. He tried to get up and run with it, but you can't because he already put his knee down on the ground. So the ball will be, I believe they're going to put it at the 28. So at the 28 is where Spellman will put it in play. They keep everybody in tight, going to that spread. Looking to throw out in the flat, not going anywhere. Zach McBride made the catch. They lost a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Wideouts right and left, still in that shotgun. Running with it, he gets stood up and knocked down. He might have got back to the original line of scrimmage. That's Jack Duffy. He got it back to the 28. So he picked up the yard they lost. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Double wideouts to the near side, double wideouts to the far side. And we're going to whistle. St. Mary's takes a timeout. St. Mary's had an open date on this date, and they've been having trouble with their schedule trying to get teams on the list. This will be the first time they're going to play Spellman again later in the year. They got together, they both had an open date, so they got together to play. And then next week they were supposed to play Nantucket. They called and said, we're all set, we're making arrangements, we're getting our transportation set. Nantucket said, we don't even know we're playing you. I guess their coach resigned or quit. They had no idea, so that game fell through. They finally got Bellingham to play next week. I think they go to Bellingham, I think. Out. They get out. Nowhere near a first down. Zach McBride from Duffy. They picked up 5 on the play, but they needed 10. So they'll kick it away. Takes a bit of a Spellman bounce. They'll let it roll. It's going to die at about the 32-yard line. So St. Mary's will have it for the second time. They lead it 7-0. They went 52 yards in 3 plays. The big one, 2 big ones, a 28-yard run by Kalangis and then a 28-yard pass. Ali Barry to David Brown. 2 outstanding basketball players as well. They run it straight ahead, ducks his head, gets about 9. Kalangis again. Second and a yard. He's like, coaches dream about these second and ones. Wide out to the far side. Wing to the near side. Kalanji coming to the near side. Gets around the corner. Hesitates. Cuts it back up inside. Finally pushed out of bounds. The ball's at the Spellman 43. 16 yards in the first down. Kalanji is piling up some yardage. Looking to throw. High over the head of the intended receiver. Jack Marks was the intended receiver. And bring up a 2nd and 10. He was well covered. They go double wing. In motion. They give it to David Brown. Turn the corner, cuts it up inside, gets about 5. They put it to 38. So 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5. Again, they go double wing with a wide out to the far side. Barry with the keep. Turns the corner, looking to get outside, hesitates. It's maybe to the 31. That's enough for a first down. He needed 5, he got 7. And St. Mary's holding on to the football, trying to add to a 7-0 lead. They have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They fill the backfield now with a wing to the near side. Kalanja's straight ahead. Gets about 4. Actually, they put it at 26. They gave him 5. Second and 5. That offensive line doing a job. Halle Berry with the keep gets inside the 25. They give him the 24 for a pickup of 2. 3rd and 3. Obviously in 4-down territory here. St. Mary's eating up this first period. Spellman only run 3 plays, not counting the punt. The pitch off the left side, turning the corner, staying on his feet, fighting hard to get to the 10-yard line is David Brown.
On the carry, tackled by a host of Spellman defenders. Play does result in a first down, first and 10, St. Mary's.
They put it at the 10. 14 yards and a first down.
Timeout, Spellman.
Spellman takes another timeout. It'll be first and goal for St. Mary's. They started at their 32. They ran two and threw the touchdown pass on the first drive. 8 plays in this drive, only one pass that was incomplete. Everything else has been on the ground. And they mixed it up a little bit with Barry, Brown, and Kalangis. So first and goal, they're looking to add to a 7-0 lead. And where they are now, if they do get shut down, it wouldn't faze me a bit if they try to get Anderson and kick a field goal. But right now they're thinking 7 points, not 3. All of a sudden it's like somebody shut the lights off. The sun went behind a cloud and the whole place got like almost like pitch black. So the season's underway for everybody. The fans, the players, the coaches, the referees. And it's nice to have everybody out there doing this. They go double wing with a wide out to the far side. Motion. Kalangis straight ahead. Gets piled up right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier. Jack McBride on the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play.
They put it back at the 11.
Goal for the 11.
First minus yard that St. Mary's had. It'll be second and goal from the 11. Last thing Spellman wants to do is have St. Mary's get out quickly and score 2 quick touchdowns. Rolling, looking, incomplete, good coverage. He was looking for David Brown just inside the right corner. It'll be third and goal. Well, you might have been able to gain some yardage running the ball, but David was open, but very quickly they closed and made the defensive play. So now it's third and goal from the 11. We got a whistle and a flag. And I think it's going to be against St. Mary's. Somebody moved when they shouldn't. Well, it's going to be third and goal from the 16. Two wideouts to the near side. A wing to the near side. Rolling to the near side is Barry. Looking, dumps it into the end zone. Tipped. Is it caught for a touchdown? It is.
After the tip,
The ball got tipped up in the air.
pass was complete, number 10, Nick Sacco for the St. Mary's touchdown.
Nick Sacco went up. He's a basketball player too. Now they're going for 2.
Point conversion.
Barry, I'm looking. So they didn't go for, you mentioned one, they went for two. And I believe that was Sacco again. $68 yards in 11 plays. And Anderson will kick it off again. Drills it, bounces around, picked up at the 19-yard line. Turn the corner with a head of steam, getting close to the 40-yard line. That's a pretty good return.
Pushed out of bounds by 55, Tommy Velasco. Spellman would take over 1st and 10.
They're going to put it down. I don't know if they gave him the 40.
Ball for Spellman, 36-yard line.
They put it at 36. He dove to the 40, but he stepped out at the 36. So they'll have it for the second time, 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. St. Mary's jumped. We got a whistle. I don't know if they jumped. I don't know if they were drawn or if they just anticipated the snap. It's against St. Mary's. They penalize him to the 41. So the only negative so far for St. Mary's has been 2 penalties. They overcome the first one. First and 5. And we got a whistle. And they're going to march it back the other way. We giveth and we taketh away. So they got 5. And now they penalize, well, they changed it. They penalize them back 6. But now the official changes that and puts it back at the 41-yard line. So it's back to 1st and 10. Back and forth we go. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Low snap, and they're going to bury the ball carrier in the backfield.
Back to Brian on the carry. Tommy Velasco on the tackle. Loss of 6 on the play. And we'll bring up a 2nd and 16 ball for the Spellman 30-yard line.
Second and 16. Low snap again. Rolling. Pass was caught for short yardage.
Southeast pass complete to Brian Gallagher. Gain of 3 on the play.
They put the ball at the 33, so they picked up 3.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 13.
Third and long again. They need 13 for a first down. And we can just about make out the clock. It's under a minute and counting. Last 45 seconds. So unless it's an incomplete pass, they'll probably punt and run out the clock. Dropping back, looking to throw. They throw it out to the near side. Nice tackle.
Southeast pass complete to Matt Grafton.
Nice open field tackle by a left Potter.
Gain of 7 on the play. We'll bring up a 4th and 6 ball for the Spellman
They got to the 37. They picked up 4 on the pass. And they'll end the first quarter. A huge first quarter for St. Mary's, as they've scored 2 touchdowns, 2 possessions, and they're just about ready to get the ball back. It looked like Spellman might be going for it. I don't think they will from their own 37-yard line. But it'll bring up a 4th and long. St. Mary's dominating that first period. $119 yards for St. Mary's. $6 yards for Spellman. They kicked the ball away with the return, trying to get around the corner. Did a pretty good job, all things considered. David Brown picked it up inside the 5. At least got them out to the 20 or better. This is their worst field position. First and 10. They keep everybody in tight. Cutting to the near side, 1 man to beat, cuts it back up inside, gets across the 40-yard line. That's David Brown. Out to the 41, he picked up 20. That gets him out of difficult territory. Ali Barry looking to throw, has a lot of time. Now he's going to take off and run with it, get some room, and he picks up a first down. Picked up exactly 10. Back-to-back first downs. Pretty good crowd here for this one. St. Mary's has an army of cheerleaders. Everybody in tight. Coming to the near side with a head of steam up. Colangis gets another first down. Back-to-back first downs. 13 yards on the carry. We got just under 10 minutes left in this first half, and Colangis has almost got 100 yards. The wing goes to the far side, everybody in tight. Barry looking to throw, in trouble, going to take off again. He's got that whole side. Makes a nice little shift, stays on his feet, runs out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. They give him the 16. Give him 20. 4 straight first downs.
Gain of 20 on the play and another St. Mary's first down. First and 10 St. Mary's, ball for Spellman, 16.
They started this at their 21. 4 plays, they've got it at the Spellman 16. That's pretty good offense. You got some really good athletes. Barry, the quarterback, is an outstanding basketball player. He's got those really good moves. David Brown, another basketball player with the good moves, good hands. Can run, can catch. A lot of weapons for the Spartans. Everybody in tight. Coming to the near side, diving ahead. Barry with the carry. They put it at the 7. If that breaks the streak, they would have had 5 straight first downs. They missed 5 in a row by 1 yard. 2nd and 1 at the 7. And we have to be looking right into the sun. They keep everybody in tight. Straight ahead with Kalangis. They get a first down. They put it at the 2. So he picked up 5. First and goal from the 2. St. Mary's looking to make it 3 in a row, possessions and touchdowns. The wide out to the near side, he's not going to see the ball. Off the right side, Kalangis is in.
Kalangis on the carry, the St. Mary's touchdown.
$79 yards in 7 plays. All on the ground. Anderson with that good leg. All of a sudden, it's 22-0. 170 yards rushing. They're 2 yards shy of 200 yards with that one complete pass of 28 way back when. Anderson again will exercise that right foot. We still got 7:37 left. All the way back, they hand it off at the 6-yard line. Slipping a couple of tackles, nice run back, still on his feet. Outstanding return by Jack Duffy. He's the quarterback. They handed it off at the 6-yard line. He broke a couple of tackles, slipped out of a couple more, and he got all the way out. They put it at the 41-yard line. So they wind up with very good field position. Looked like they might have a problem. Now they push it back to the 39. So at the 39 is where they'll put it in play. They go double wing from the spread. Low snap again. Trying to get to the outside. Not going to get there. Might have got a yard if they were lucky. That was McBine with the carry. They put it back at the 39 for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Nothing again.
Jack Duffy on the keep.
Duffy loses a yard to the 38.
55, Tommy Velasco on the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play.
3rd and 11.
They went up in 3rd and 11.
Only Velasco with the first hit.
Ball from the Cardinal Spellman 38-yard line.
3rd and long again for Spellman. They're still looking for their first down. Double wideouts to either side. Rolling, looking, lets it fly long and deep. Tipped away and almost intercepted. Good defense there.
Duffy's pass intended for number 14, Jake Lowe. Broken up by David Brown.
David Brown does a great job back in that safety spot. Was there and he rebounds well, as I mentioned, as a basketball player. He got up high and just tipped it away. And they're going to have to kick it away again. Just over 5 minutes left in his first half. Spellman doesn't have a first down. Kick is blocked and picked up and run for a touchdown. I had him dead to rights in it because he had the basketball and then he handed it off and he surrounded him.
Blocked by number 5, Jack Marks, who brought it into the
Jack Marks was the guy that blocked it. So it makes it 28-0, and Anderson will try to make it 29. And he does.
extra point is good. 5:24 left in the half.
Marks broke in. That ball hit him almost in the midsection. It rolled back, and it took a very fortuitous bounce right in his lap, and all you do is just pick the ball up and run it in for a touchdown. There was nobody anywhere near him. He picked it up at the 25-yard line and just walked in. So open the closet door when they can fall in on Spellman's head is falling in. Five and a half minutes left in this first half. St. Mary's put up 29 points. Off a Spellman hand, picked up at the 35, and returned to about the 44. Matt O'Donnell with the return. the 44. They've had pretty good field position. Oh, 39, 44, 36. But they haven't been able to move the ball. They go 4 wideouts, 3 to the far side. Now they make it 4 to the far side. Duffy all by himself in the backfield. Low snap. Rolls to his left. Still rolling. And gets ridden down if he picks up about 3. They give him 3. That's their longest run from scrimmage. They dump it out, slipping 1 tackle, diving ahead, and depending what they gave him, they're looking for their first down. That's McBine. They didn't give it to him. St. Mary's 47. 3rd down and a yard, and if they don't make it here, they'll go for it anyway. Time winding down. And there's a flag on the play. Somebody moved. It's going to make it tougher. They move it to the 48. Their own 48. So now they need 6. Rolling to the near side. They pile him up as he just gets inside midfield. That's Duffy. They give him the 48. It'll be 4th and 2. Fourth and a couple. Will they or won't they? They will. Duffy gets the first down inside the 45. So with just under 3 minutes left, Spellman gets their first down. He picked up 6. They finally get into the plus side of rushing. "24 yards of offense for Spellman." They go double wing with a wide out to the near side. Motion to the far side. They slip it out. McBride. Down to about the 35, maybe inside. Right at the 35, he picked up 7. 2nd and 3. We're in the final 2 minutes. Rolling to the near side, dumping it off. Broken up. Kalangis broke it up. He was looking, almost trying to pick it off. Third and 3. Going quickly. Coming to the near side, gets knocked down. I'm going to call it no gain. They got an inch inside. They're an inch inside the 35, so I'm calling it no gain. They still need 3. St. Mary's takes a timeout. I'm kind of surprised. There's only 57 seconds left. I thought they'd let him go. Another 4th down play for Spellman. A huge first half. I was talking to Coach Driscoll before the game. I said, "You're under the gun." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "The girls' field hockey team has won 2 in a row. The soccer team won the opening round of the city tournament. The girls won first round of the city volleyball tournament. All the St. Mary's teams are winning." So St. Mary's scored on a block punt. They scored on a deflected pass in the end zone, caught. But they've certainly moved the football. Now it's a question of where they spot the ball, whether he made the first down or not. I don't think they made it. They put it at the 34. They made a yard. They come up short. Let's see what St. Mary's does with 47 ticks left. So Spellman finally got their first down. "32 yards of offense for Spellman in the first half." Barry's looking, still looking, dumps it off, overthrows the intended receiver. I think it was Sacco he was looking for. They had 2 receivers over there who were just a little bit high. St. Mary's has scored every time they've had the football, and they scored when Spellman had the football on the block punt. The only thing that's going to stop him here, I think, is the clock. 3 wideouts to the far side. Rolling. They dump it to the near side. Looking for a block. They need another block. They're going to get a block, and they're going to go for a touchdown. They send everybody out to the far side. I believe that was Kalangis. They faked. Barry rolled to his right, looking for everybody on the right side. Threw it back, and then they got out and got some big blocks downfield. Great job by the lineman getting downfield. Anderson is perfect again. So I was about to say the clock stopped him, but it didn't. Pretty close to 300 yards, 264 yards of offense for St. Mary's. Boy, they've come up guns blazing. Colleen just had to catch that off his shoe toss, but then he broke it to the middle and then broke it back to the outside, and he got big blocks downfield. And he scooted in easily. So they're 5 for 5 on possessions and touchdowns, counting the block punt. They flip it back to the 12. That's Duffy again. They give it to him, breaking a few more tackles. They're not getting him down. He fights his way across the 30. He's done a nice job returning kicks.
Back Duffy on the return. Spellman will take over first and 10 off their own 33-yard line.
They put the ball down at the 33. They should run a play, and this will be it. Barry's got 94 yards passing for 2 touchdowns. And they just take a knee, and that'll do it. So that'll do it for the half, and what a half for St. Mary's. They had it twice in the first half. They scored 2 touchdowns. They had it 3 times, counting the block kick, and they scored 3 times. And all of a sudden, it's 36-0, St. Mary's at halftime over Cardinal Spellman. Welcome back as we're sitting to start the second half. Spellman will get the ball, but boy, it's been a road show for St. Mary's. Calansis has 83 yards. Barry has 48. Brown has 39 rather. Barry has completed 2 for 94. David Brown caught a pass for 28 for a touchdown. Calansis caught a pass for 66 for a touchdown. And then Marks blocked the punt, returned it 25 yards for a touchdown. St. Mary's scored every time they touched the football. I thought they were going to run out with just seconds left in the first half, but they got that 66-yard pass play. They had 264 yards with 11 first downs, 170 of them on the ground. Spellman had 8 yards rushing, 24 yards passing, and 1 first down, and they got that with 2 minutes left in the half. Again, they got pretty good field position at their own 40, everybody in tight. Low snap. They give it to McBride. Looked like he had a little bit of room, but they stopped him quickly. He picked up 3. So at the 43-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and 7. Low snap again, trying to get outside and not going to get there. I don't think that was the play. He just picked it up and tried to make something out of nothing because that ball was snapped. He had to go down and get it. So it's going to be 3rd and 7, and This has been the story for Spellman, all the third and long, third and long. They may not bother punting here. They may take 2 shots. And Mary's very quickly making changes. Dropping back, looking to throw. Duffy has some room. He's going to take off and run. And he's not going to get the first down. But I'll bet they go for it. They put it to 49. I didn't think he got that far, but he picked up 6. So 4th and the yard, they go very quickly. No huddle. They drop the ball, and they're going to turn the ball over. They try to go quickly and go, and they snap. They've been snapping it low most of the time. They snapped it low. Back to the 43. They lost 6. They were looking to pick up the first down, trying to get St. Mary's off guard, going very quickly, and they snapped it low, and Duffy had to go back and get it and fall on it. And they turned the ball over. Little misdirection. They put it to 39. They picked up 4. So at the 39-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and 6. The wideout comes to the near side. They go double wing. Motion coming to the near side. The quick out. There's a flag on the play. That might be against St. Mary's. They mark it back to the 43. So they give him to the 33. They give him 6. And they mark it back to the 43. Making it 2nd down and 10. To the near side, slipping a couple of tackles, staying on his feet. And it's Kalangis getting to the 35. He picked up 8. 3rd and 2 from the 35. Kalangis 9 yards away from 100. Everybody in tight. Barry with the keep. Gets the first down and a bit more. At the 28, he picked up 7. Colangis with a head of steam up. Bangs through inside the 20. Boy, he runs hard. They give him the 29. Sure, they give him the 19. He picked up 9, and he has exactly 100 yards. Spellman takes a timeout. So that he needed 9, he got 9. It puts him in exactly 100. It gives St. Mary's 2nd and 1 as they're trying to keep it going. Possessions, touchdowns. St. Mary's got the ball back when Spellman went for it and snapped the ball low and had a fall on it. And St. Mary's got it in Spellman territory. Off the left side. I don't know if they gave him the yard or not. They didn't. 3rd and 1. Aliff Potter, young sophomore, is the new quarterback. As Coach Driscoll gets the backups some playing time. That's going to be against St. Mary's. They got a little bit of a jump on that snap. They mark it back to the 24. So 3rd and 6. Again, St. Mary's eating up this period. A very fast-paced period. Will be under 5 minutes when they snap the ball. They keep everybody in tight. They try to run it straight ahead, not very much.
Colangis on the carry. That brings up a 4th and 3 off the Spellman 21.
Fourth and 3. Send the wide out to the near side. Wing to the far side. Motion to the near side. They get the handoff with a head of steam up, staying on his feet.
Colangis on the carry. That results in a 1st down, 1st and 10, St. Mary's. Off the Spellman 13-yard line.
It's Colangis again. He picked up the 1st down at the 13. He picked up 8 more. Knocking on the door again. Nice job getting in the backfield and getting a trip.
Goal basketball carrier. Tripped up by number 7, Zach McBride. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
2nd and 10. That was Joe Maggs with the carry. He's a sophomore. They gained about a foot. Wide out goes to the far side. Motion. Keep by the quarterback. Trying to turn the corner. Looking for the cone. In for the touchdown. Alif Potter. "13 yards. "57 yards in 10 plays. That one's no good. First time they've missed. Over 200 yards rushing for St. Mary's. Over 300 yards in total because they've got 100 yards passing. And they'll kick it off again. So Spellman has not stopped it's not stopped St. Mary's the entire night. They're just pouring it on. Even with some of the backups in there. Off a hand, picking it up, trying to turn the corner, slipping a couple of tackles. Nice return. They get out across the 45. That hasn't been the problem. Field position has been pretty good for Spellman. They just haven't been able to move the ball. They get it out to the 46. I think that was Matt O'Donnell. We ended the third quarter with that play. And we'll have a period left with St. Mary's fairly comfortably ahead, 42-0. Spellman has 1 first down. St. Mary's has 322 yards of offense. Kansas has 111 on the ground. Kansas is only a junior. Brown's a junior. Marks is a junior. Sacco's a junior. Anderson, the kicker, is a junior. First and 10 from the 46. Not easy for the Spellman fans who came all the way from Brockton for this. There were a few of them on the way on the other side. Banging ahead, looked like it was going to get hit in the backfield. Yamari Murray. Gets it to the 48. . 48. . 48. . 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. he didn't do anything with the clock. The clock, now they put the clock up at 12 minutes and they run it. And with the score, I'm assuming that the rules are still the same. You just run the clock. The clock doesn't stop in the fourth period with the lead like this. Now there's a penalty against St. Mary's. So it's 3rd and 3. Murray with a head of steam up. That's the longest run of the day. And that's their second first down of the day. He got to the 32. He picked up 15 yards. He only had 18 yards rushing before he ran that play for 15. This will be a very fast fourth period because the clock runs. Coming to the near side. Hit and knocked down. Nice tackle by DJ Clay. Picked up 5. 2nd down and 5. Turn the corner, getting outside. It's Murray again. We get it down to, they put it inside the 15 at the 14. He picked up 13 yards. So with the backups for St. Mary's out there, Spellman's moving the ball. They would like to at least get on the scoreboard. Motion. They run it straight ahead, breaking a tackle, slipping a tackle, still on his feet. He broke loose and tried to go again. Down to about the 6. Hard run again by Murray. Second and 2. The ball at the 6. Hit and knocked down. Going to lose yardage. They lost a yard. Actually lost 2. So it's 3rd down and 4. Low snap, he went down to get it and almost put his knee down. But he gets up, runs forward, it looks like he's got the first down. He came awful close to putting his knee down when he picked up that loose ball. The ball is at, with the sun shining, I think it's at the 2. Coming to the near side, diving in is Murray.
Keepers here on the Spellman touchdown.
54 yards in 9 plays. Helped out by a St. Mary's penalty. And they get on the board. As we mentioned, the clock with the score in the 4th period, the lopsided score, the clock continues to run. And they'll go for 2. Looking to throw, takes off and runs with it. Duffy runs it in. He's played well.
One conversion by Jack Duffy is good.
So the clock continues to run. Coming up on 5 minutes left and counting. And for the first time since the opening kickoff, Spellman will kick it off to St. Mary's. St. Mary's scored both possessions in the first period. All 3 in the times they touched the ball in the second period. They scored the first time they touched it in the 3rd period. 6 straight scores. They went for 2 on 1, and then they missed the conversion here. This has been rock solid with point afters. He missed the last one, but he got the others. And I guess there was a penalty against St. Mary's because they're going to kick off from. No, what they did was they had to remind the teams, you don't change sides just because you score. You're still going the same way. Spellman, I don't know if they thought it was the end of the period. And St. Mary's the same thing. St. Mary's came up like they were going to go from left to right. Spellman was going to go from right to left. They're supposed to be going the same way. They just scored. Spellman will kick it off. Will be under 4 minutes when they kick it off. I thought they might try an onside kick, but they didn't. St. Mary's picks it up at the 5. We got a flag coming in behind. That flag was totally senseless because that was like 10 yards upfield. Wasn't in the same time zone as the ball carrier. But they hit somebody from behind. And for some reason, they stopped the clock. They put the ball at the 19. There was a flag. Now they're going to mark it off against St. Mary's. They put it down at the 9. And the clock goes back running, even though they're on the sidelines. So St. Mary's should be able to run out the clock here. St. Mary's in no hurry. They can run the clock out on the sideline. Still out there with his coaches, Timmy Phelps, Todd Collier, Dylan Driscoll, Eric Mack, Bob Logue.
Michael Morgan, the ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4, ball for the 15 yard.
Second and 4. Keep coming to the near side.
Guy, the ball carrier.
Tyler Guy.
He's a hit on the tackle. Plays off in the first out. First and 10.
Out to the 22. We picked up 7.
2 yard line.
A minute and a half and counting. Everybody in tight except the wideout on the far side. In motion. Turning the corner, picking up a first down.
Michael Morgan, the ball carrier. Plays off in the first out. First and 10, St. Mary's. Off their own 33.
Matt Sisson was the ball carrier on that one. And that should do it. That's the end of the ball game. They lost back to the 30.
Final play of the ball game. Their score from Manning Field tonight. St. Mary's 42, Cardinal Spellman 8.
I'll send that to you, okay?
Yep, yep.
343 yards.
Probably, yeah.
343 yards of offense for St. Mary's. Galangis getting 111 of them on the ground. Barry picked up 55. David Brown had 39. Brown also had a catch for a touchdown, 28. Galangis had that 66-yard run for a touchdown, or pass for a touchdown. St. Mary's got it going. Their first possession, they went 52 yards in 3 plays. Galangis picked up the first 34, and then Barry to Brown for 28 yards. Anderson was good. It was 7-0. They got the ball back on a punt at their 32. It took them 11 plays to go 68 yards. Galangis picking up quite a bit of the yardage. And it was Barry to Sacco as the ball got tipped in the end zone and got tipped right in. And Sacco, who's a rebounder in basketball, went up and took it away and caught it in the end zone. They went for 2. They went to Sacco again for 2. It was 15-0 at the end of one period. They came out. They got, after stopping Spellman in the second period, they got the ball at their 21. Took them 7 plays to go 79 yards. They picked up 4 consecutive first downs. Barry for 20. Brown for 20. Barry for 10. Galangis for 13. Barry for 20. And then Barry missed getting 5 in a row. We got 9 yards instead of 10. But then Galangis went in from the 2. The kick was good. It was 22-0. The Spellman was lining up to kick. The puck breaking in was Jack Marks. Blocked it, scooped up the football, ran it in 25 yards for a touchdown. The kick was good. It was 29-0. And then the real backbreaker looked like the half was running out. They were going to finally stop St. Mary's. They lined up everybody on the far side. Barry rolled that way, threw it back to the near side. Galangis went 66 yards with the catch, getting some great blocking downfield. Anderson kicked the point. It was 36-0 at halftime. They come out in the second half. They stopped Spellman again, and then St. Mary's got the ball back. They went 57 yards in 10 plays, and it was Alif Potter going the last 13 for the touchdown. Kick was no good. It was 42-0. Spellman finally got on the board. They went 54 yards in 9 plays. Duffy getting it done, going in from 2 yards away. They missed the conversion. It was 42-6. Excuse me, it was Murray that went in for the touchdown to make it 42-6. And then it was Duffy running in the conversion for 2 points, making it 42-8. And that was it. Before that last drive, Spellman only had 35 yards of offense and 1 first down. They tripled the first downs, getting 3 on their last drive. St. Mary's winds up with 15 first downs, 243 yards rushing, 100 yards passing. Barry rushing for 48, also completed 2 passes for 2 touchdowns for 94 yards. And we mentioned Kalangis went over 100, 111, and scoring a couple marks with the touchdown. Potter with the touchdown. Brown with the catch. And that was all they needed. 42-8, a great way to start the 2021 season with a big win over normally a nemesis Spellman. St. Mary's gets it done. They threw the ball early, working 94 yards. They didn't bother doing it afterwards. They just ran the ball all day for 243 yards rushing on the day, 343 yards of offense. They put up 42 points, and they win it going away. St. Mary's 42, Spellman 8. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.